Hello guys, this is the voice of Steve Tagima speaking to you guys. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to design a flyer. I'm going to show you guys how to design exactly what you are seeing at your screen. Okay, so without wasting your time, let's come to the main video and start designing it. So follow the steps exactly just like I'm going to do. All right. So the first, yeah, when you open your Pixel Lab, this is how it looks like. You have to come. So when you open your Pixel Lab, it looks like this. Okay, so your Pixel Lab is going to look like this, right? So you have to come and remove this default. You delete it. Okay, so I just deleted the default. You come here, you click on color, you change the color. Okay, so I'm going to keep it like this. So the image size, you're going to select a size for your design, which the width I'm going to select 904 for the width. Y for the height, I'm going to leave it on 1280. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Then the next thing you have to do, you have to, okay, let me change the color. You have to want to change the color to white because I want the background should be to be white. Okay, so you can see the background is looking white now, right? Then I'm going to import another background I want to add to it. Okay, so let me go to my downloads, which I'm going to import a background which I want to use. I think I downloaded a background for this. I'm looking for the background I downloaded for this to add. Okay, I think it's something like this, right? So I downloaded something like this for it. Okay, so I'm going to drop it here, but it's too light, so I'm going to bring the color back. I'm going to reduce the opacity. So you have to reduce the opacity. Reduce the opacity, which I'm going to reduce it. You can push it like this. So you can see, I think the opacity has been reduced now, right? So the opacity has been reduced. So I think that's better, right? Or let me still reduce the opacity small. Okay, I'm going to leave it on 15. So I've reduced the opacity to 15. All right. So the next step, I have to come and lock it here. When you lock it, it's not going to move again. You can see that. All right. Then the next thing I have to do here is to bring my shape. Okay, which I'm going to create a shape. Select. Okay, let me just use this one. I think this is okay. I need a color because it's white, so I have to change the color. So let me change a color, right? So this is okay. So let's reduce the shape. Okay, so I've reduced the shape. Let me check the size of the shape. So I'm going to check the relative size. Okay, so let me reduce the relative size to once the width to okay. I'm going to add it. So I think something like this a bit okay, right? So this a bit okay, and I'm going to add shadow on it. This is shadow, right? So I just added the shadow. So I think it's quite okay, right? So apart from that, then I'm going to bring another image again. Okay. So I think I use this image, which I'm going to bring it. All right. Yes, I think this is quite very okay. I think this image is okay. So I'm going to bring this shape to front. So you can see the shape it's now covering. I brought the shape to the front. If you can notice now, the other image is at the back. Okay. So you can say something like this. I think something like this is quite okay. But let me still bring this down a little. Then bring this here. All right. So that's very okay, right? That's very okay. So I'm still going to copy this shape without wasting time. Let me just copy the shape, bring it to back. So you can see I just brought the shape to back. Okay. But I want to reduce the shape size. Let me reduce the size. Trying to reduce the size. I think 75 is very okay. 75 is very okay, right? So we are trying to create something here. We are trying to create something nice here. So most times when you are designing, I advise you to lock everything you design. When you want to readjust, you adjust it. But you can say I just locked, then I came here, I locked everything to make the design stand okay before it will cancel, it will spoil the designs, because if you don't lock them, you are going to be moving. They will be moving. Alright, so I want to add another shape again, which I'm going to add another shape, but now it's going to be this. Okay, so I think I still need to change this color. Let me change it to something blue, right? I don't know if that's okay. What did I use there? Is this okay? No. I want the blue to be darker. Okay, I think this is quite okay, right? So we're going to reduce this. I've reduced the size, so let me change the position. But let me still reduce the size. I'm reducing the size to 25. So you can say I reduce the size to 25. Alright. So I'm going to still copy it again. I just copied it. Just copy it. So I'm going to position it. So let me add it so I can make it faster. I have to position it. Try using these positions. They are very, very nice for your designs. So you can see I'm trying to position it. So I guess this is better, okay? So this is better. So what I'm going to do, let me just increase the size a little bit to 27. I increase the size to 27. So which I'm also going to increase the size to 27, okay? So that's very okay, right? So you can see the beauty is kind of coming out. the beauty is kind of coming up, so you can see the beauty is coming up. Okay, so let me import another image now. I'm going to import another image. Let me import this. You can see I clicked on this to reduce it, so I want this image here. So I'm going to reduce it, try to reduce it so it's going to match at the shape. So you all know the shape I'm using there. So I'm going to reduce it. Just try reducing it. Okay, I think I still want to, let me just use, so let me reduce it. Okay, I just reduce it to 25, right? So let's bring it here. So I reduce it to 25. Then I'm going to add a stroke. So let me come to stroke. Okay. So I added a stroke. Let me increase the stroke a little bit. And come to the relative size, reduce the image. Okay. Relative position or position. So you can see what I just did now. It's very easy as that. Okay, so I just did that now. So you can see what I just did. I just did that very easy. And that, okay, let me still bring this up. I share this color. I want to check the color again. I want to make it more of a blue. Is this blue not too dark? Let me try it like this. I want to see the blue very well. I think the blue is more okay. Okay, so let's change this to another blue. The color, we'll change it to a more showing blue, right? So I'm going to do same thing here, okay, which I'm going to still bring another image. So let me bring the image. I'm going to come to import. So okay, I'm going to use this image right now. Click here, then here. So I'm going to reduce the size. You try to reduce the size so it can enter on the shape. Okay, so relative size, we're going to reduce it. I think the first one reduce it to 25, right? So let me leave this one 26. So if you can't drag it with your hand like this, you use the position to drag it, okay? Well, okay, so this is a position that you can use to drag. You can see I'm using a position now to drag. Okay, the next step is to add the stroke. So I'm going to come to stroke. This is stroke. On the stroke, then select the color you want to make on your stroke. Then I'm going to increase the stroke. Okay, so I think so far so good. We have tried making something. We're trying to bring a meaning to this. I think it's looking quite better now, but it's just the beginning. So let's see what we can do more here. All right. So sometimes I advise you can still merge this, but I don't want to merge it. You can still merge this, but I don't want to merge it now. So let me just lock it. Let me just lock it. I'm going to teach you guys how to merge. It's mostly advisable to merge too, but we're going to learn that later. So let's just lock it now. Okay. So what do I have to do next here now? So we have to write the name of the brand here. Okay, this is a makeup brand. So we have to write the name of the brand here. So which I'm going to come to my text. This is my text. So what did I use? I use sample makeup, right? Tell me for capital letter. Sample makeup. So I'm going to increase the size. I'm going to increase the size to, let me make it 57. I think 57 is very okay. Okay, sample makeup 57, right? So 57 is going. So let me go and get a font for the font. So there's one font here. I'm using the fonts that came with pixelab. I'm not using the ones I downloaded. It's a new pixelab I'm using, so I didn't download any font on this very specific pixelab. So there's a font I mostly use for this tutorial, Big Fish. So this is a font I'm using here. Okay, so you can see Big Fish. Okay, so you can see the font has changed, which I'm still also going to copy this without wasting time. You just copy it, and for it to still go all over again, you click on edit, you delete, then you write what you want to write. Sample makeup, right? You turn it to capital letters, then you bring it down, something of this nature, right? Okay, no. Okay, so this is how it's looking. I think the beauty is kind of coming out, although we are still not yet done. So let's proceed. So I'm going to design this now. I have to change the colors. If you notice the color, so first I need a stroke. First I need a stroke for this stroke. I need a stroke. Okay, so I think the stroke there, let me add the stroke size a little bit. Okay, they haven't changed the color yet. I want to change the color to white. So let me change the color to white and see. Okay, I think this is nice. Alright, so the stroke, I should increase the stroke a little bit. Okay, let me increase the stroke. Okay, I think that's very okay, right? So I'm going to do the same thing here. Stroke. So you have to come to your stroke, on your stroke, on your stroke, on your stroke. Let me increase the stroke. Then the color is white. Then the stroke. Okay, then this, I think this color, I used a different color here, right? So let me change this color. So I'm going to I'm going to open it. I locked it before. I think I've opened it. So let me change the color. All right. Is this okay? Okay, so let's leave this one for here for now. But I think we still have to make something to beautify this more. I have to come here. So just watch this to beautify it more. I have to come to my emboss. You see? I'm going to bring it now. You see that this thing has changed now. So let me increase the intensity in, in bit light. Okay. Okay. So you can see there's a difference between the sample and the makeup. All right. So let me do the same thing with the makeup. Intensity. Okay. Increase the. Just increase it. You see the size I'm using, which I'm going to leave it here. So I guess something is missing here, right? So we need our service here, something best offer here, and the phone number here. All right. So before we come up here, let's finish this part. Okay. So I'm going to bring a WhatsApp logo here and the Instagram logo here. So let's go for the WhatsApp logo. So first I have to import. Okay. So let me try and import it. Okay. I'm trying to check that. Okay, no. So I'm going to check download. So we need a WhatsApp logo, right? Need a WhatsApp logo. Okay, this is a WhatsApp logo I was looking for since. So I bring it. So let me reduce the size. Relative size. Okay, I'm going to reduce it. I'm going to reduce the size to something very, very small. Okay. It's 14. 14 is too big. Okay. I think 8. Okay, I've reduced the size to 8. Let me bring it down. Then increase this so it will be easy for you to bring it down. Alright. Then bring it back so it will move fast. Okay, so that's better. Then I have to erase the color. It's showing a WhatsApp color and it's not rhyming with the colors here. So I have to click on erase color. It's in the color as erased now. So I'm going to change the color now. Color. I want to use white because I prefer white. Okay, you can see white is quite very okay, right? Let me bring it back. Okay, I think white is okay. So I have to bring a text now. Edit WhatsApp number. 07035230. So yeah, I just brought a text here. I just brought a WhatsApp number. But I'm going to change the font. I have a font I'm going to use for this. I think Nevis is okay. Then color, we need a good color. I guess white is very okay, right? Yes, white is very okay for it. Then the size, then I think this is very okay, but I want to reduce the size so it can contain the boat. So let me reduce the size. I think the size is too much, too big. Okay, let's see 30. 30 is quite very okay, right? So let me add shadow. Okay, don't know if this shadow is very okay. So you can see the beauty, it's coming out and it's looking a bit more professional now. So I have to bring another, I have to import another shape again. So I'm going to import an Instagram logo now. Okay, so this is an Instagram logo, right? So what you have to do, you have to reduce the size. Okay, relative size, we're going to reduce the size. You can drag it the way I'm dragging it. Okay, you can remember we'll reduce the size of that to 8, something like that, right? Okay, so let's position, bring it so that I can bring it down very well. This 8, why is Instagram looking bigger? So you can see it's looking more professional right now. Okay, so let me reduce the size again. I don't know why, to 7. Okay, then you know what you have to do of normal, erase color. Have to erase the color, change the color to white. Color, you change it to white. Okay, so you can see it as easy as that. Then let me copy this. I'm going to copy this, edit it. Okay, so it's just to edit it to sample makeup. Okay, so I'm going to position it to bring it down. So something is looking more professional right now, right? I think we are getting there. Okay, so you can see it's, I don't know why I have a feeling there's a little bit error here, but this is quite okay, right? Position. All right, so this is looking more better than it was. Okay, let me edit something here. Edit, I want this make to be capital M, makeup. Okay, so it's looking better now. Sample makeup, this is better, right? Let me add shadow on this. I want to make a shadow. Okay, yeah, shadow. Okay, then let me bring this down because to help the space. So we add something like our service here, right? So let's go into that. A new text, edit our service. So you just write our service, okay. You know how we have to do it again? We have to change the font, or should I say the size? So I'm going to change the font first. There's a font I want to use for this. I will show you guys how to download the fonts. The downloaded fonts are more better than these ones that I'm using. Okay, font. Okay, that's there. I'm going to make this bold. This is bold, right? This is more bold. This is bold. Then let me change the color. We have to change the color. You have to change the color to this. This font is not really that nice. I don't really like the font, but the pixelab is new and I didn't download any font on this specific pixelab I'm using. I'll show you guys how to download fonts. We have more better fonts than the ones I'm using. Okay, let me add shadow. It's not looking the way it's supposed to look, more professional. Perhaps we can manage it for the tutorial. Okay, so let me check on that font. Is this similar, right? Okay, it's similar, right? Okay, so we still need something is missing. Okay, our service, we still need to write the service we offer, right? So what are the services we offer? So we need to write text, edit, the type of service we offer, right? So let's check the type of service we offer. Let's write something here. Bridal makeup, right? Bridal makeup. I like making I like using the capital letter for this makeup. And let's reduce the size. The size is too much. Okay, let me leave it at 27 and see if it's okay. Bridal makeup, right? Then the font. Should I use, maybe I should use Nevis. Nevis font is quite okay. Then the color. The color, what should be the color? It's blue, okay. Okay, this is quite okay. Though it's not looking professional the way I want it to use. Okay. Let me check another font. I don't like the way the font is looking. Let me use this. How do you see the font? Okay, the font is looking quite better. And then I have to add something here. Let me edit this. Delete. Do this one. Okay. Undo. Copy. I have to copy first, then edit, then add this, right? And then the size. So I've added the size. Let me change the color. Okay, I think that's better. Then the position. I'm going to bring it. So the size is not really okay. So I'm going to still add this size. I want something more bigger. So you can design this and you get customers that want such designs. Okay, you just try to arrange your work very nice. That's the most important thing, and you make your color combination very okay. Don't add too much colors on your work. people don't like much colors. It's going to make your work look anyhow. Two, three colors are okay. I don't advise use of much colors on your designs. I think I did something more professional than this there. Okay, so I think bridal makeup. So I added something again. We had bridal makeup. Um, Let me try to import something. Check something out. Okay, the second one. Okay, makeup training. Copy. Edit. Makeup training. Makeup training. Makeup training, right? I'm going to still copy this. Copy. So one thing about design, you just have to take your time. Okay, it's about your time. Makeup training. So you can see this. Then there's a third one here. Copy again. Edit. Fixing of news. So the design is looking more and more professional now. So perhaps I'm going to reduce the size here. Position. Size. Okay. I think the space. Okay, let me reduce this space. Let me reduce the space. I want to bring this down so that it can contain the boot. Okay, that's better. So you just have to learn space management, how you can manage your space. Okay, copy. So guys, you can see I'm almost done, but it's not yet done because I did a lot of things here to change the design. We are still done but not yet done. If you follow the design to the end, you are going to see a more difference. Oops, no. Okay, it's not yet arranged. I want to arrange this. Okay, you can see. So this is quite better, right? So we are trying to get something more professional here, isn't it? So then I wrote something here. Let me most if you are designing and you are not yet a professional, just try and lock your designs so it won't spoil what you are doing, okay? Because you can see I'm being very careful. I don't want to overtouch them because I'm going to spoil my designs. So I wrote something here. I've locked this best offers, right? So I'm going to copy this, copy it, edit it. Best, best offer, best offer. So best offer, okay. Edit, best offer, okay. So I want to change that to white. White is a bit okay. Sorry guys, the video is much longer, but you just have to watch it. Okay. So you can see best offer. So I think we're almost done with this. But let me just try, and so I did something here. I added, was it a star or something like that? Okay, so let me, without wasting your time. Sticker, okay. So there's a sticker here. Okay. So you can see I just clicked on that sticker. I'm going to increase the size. Don't touch it, you just increase the size. You just have to increase the size, that's all. So you can see it's not reflecting, okay. Then this, I'm going to change the color. I'm going to no, import. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to make it look different and more professional. Import. So you see the way it's looking now, okay. You can see the text are looking, the fonts, the text are looking more different now. So I'm also going to do this here. Okay, so you can see it's looking more different now. So you can see we have a very nice design here. So there's also something I did on the design that I want to show you guys. Okay, I did another thing on the design that I want to show you guys. So please, if you are designing, try to save your work. I didn't save this work, I'm just designing it without saving. Okay, so I clicked here, then I'm going to click on this, open it, and then you see design, it's going to be more darker. Then you bring it like this, right? Then you can also click on this to change the background. Okay, so you can see this, that's if you want to change the background. So you have a complete design right now, you can see. But if you don't want to change the background, you still own it, so it's your choice. So you just have a complete design now. All right, so I hope you are going to try this out and get back to me. Let me see how good you followed my tutorial and how you have done it. All right, so you have to save your work. Make sure you save your work, save as projects. You save as projects. Okay, make sure you save your work, and most importantly, don't forget to lock your work. So I'm going to lock everything. Don't forget to lock your work. It's very, very important and vital. Don't forget to lock your work. Don't forget to lock your work. Okay, so you can see I locked my work. I can now touch every single thing on the design. So that's how to design a makeup flyer. Okay, so thank you guys for watching this video, I hope you try this out and show me. All right. So thank you guys for watching.